Hello and welcome to another episode of We're Friends. I'm your host, Joker Boohahaha.
And I'm your bro host, Izul.
Yeah.
So what do we want to do? We want to kick this off with some game news, see what's coming out here in the next couple of months. Of course, we got Resident Evil Origins Collection. That's coming out the 19th, A Boy and His Blob.
I didn't even know about Origins.
Yeah.
Was it like 1 and 2 and stuff like that?
Not sure. Not sure.
Resident Evil 0 or something? Or that was one, right? It was like 0. There's a bunch of different ones. 4 wasn't even 4.
It looks like 2 of them, from what I can gather. Yeah, Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil HD. Boy and His Blob. Sebastian Loeb Rally Evo.
What the hell is that?
I think it's rally racing.
Alright.
Yeah, rally racing. Sebastian Loeb.
Don't know how excited I am to play rally racing. Just play Forza.
Yeah, Forza's much better in my opinion. I hate to shut down a game that's coming out, but I'm like, yeah, I got Forza.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, to me it's just like, I got a racing game. Yay. I don't need another one. Unless it's something ridiculous or something completely different. Like, I don't know, pod racing? No.
Pod racing, yeah.
Yeah.
Wipeout.
That's the only thing good about Phantom
Menace. Wipeout. Yeah,
pod racing.
the only thing good.
Not in the movie itself. Just the 64 game. That was what it was all about. Saboba.
Yeah. Next month, Mighty Number 9. You know what's coming out the same day as Mighty Number 9?
What?
Something you'll probably be excited about. The new Naruto game.
I'm thinking about getting it. I mean, not really exactly excited, I'd say, because I've just kind of stopped watching Naruto. I just kind of...
Yeah.
But, I mean, the fighting game is really awesome, and I would totally like to play it, but I feel like I'd play it and then be like, oh, now there's characters that I don't know who the hell they are. Who's this guy? Why is this guy, overpowered now? What happened? He went through something. He went through a goddamn ninja war.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I was just kind of waiting for stuff to come out, because I just can't stand fillers. And even those, made-up fillers that it's just like, oh yeah, this is totally going to be another episode. This is what's going on now. But it's just stuff that's just like, well, you didn't do that in the manga, and you didn't waste all this time and talk about how Naruto tickled Sasuke's ass at night or nothing. I mean, I didn't need to know that. I just want to see him fight. Just go.
So you're saying Dragon Ball had it better? You'd rather sit there and watch a guy crap his pants for a week and then fight,
to me,
as opposed to...
To me, it was just like, yes, it takes that long because he needs to channel all of his energy. It makes perfect sense. He's so much stronger now. You know, at least that's how I thought about it as a kid, and I'm still with it, you know? That's how that show works. And they came out with Kai, they're just like, oh, let's speed everything up. And they took out things that I really wish they wouldn't. Like, I can't remember what it was. There was something on Namek that, Vegeta said to Krillin and stuff, and they made it just so much shorter and, stupid. And I was just like, this is shit. And then Frieza showed up, and it was just like, I'm a different voice actor. Like, oh, no. What happened to the other person? I like the other one.
The other one's so much better.
Yeah. But, I'm pretty sure it was, an old lady that did that voice. And correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe she died or something.
I have no idea.
You know?
Yeah. Of course, there's Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. We had the beta for that, which I haven't even gotten to look at.
Oh, yeah, I really need to get that down.
Very soon. Yeah, it's a very limited time engagement, so we do need to take a look at that. I played the first one; it was a lot of fun, so I look forward to that.
I've seen a little bit of gameplay on the first one, so it looked like something fun to play, something I would totally get into. Just easy and fun. But
Oh, you'd love it. It's got microtrans.
Oh, well.
It's got microtransactions for costume stuff that affects the character's play. It's
Oh, God.
all up your alley.
No, that's all up, like, wanting me to waste my money on things that I don't need but want. I mean, that's a total trap for someone like me. It's just like, not only do you get cool costumes, but they make the character different? What? You know?
It could be considered a pay-to-win game.
Maybe. Who knows? I don't know how much the characters change. But,
Yeah, they do. I'm saying it.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, it is? Okay. Well.
Of course, there is game modes where you can ignore, where, the stuff that having that different character style changes doesn't actually happen. But, yeah, it could be considered a pay-to-win game.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, if they're going to make things different and have different variants to the way you play and stuff, I mean, chances are, even if they didn't mean to, some can be, like, overpowered or something, and they just didn't realize it because they didn't expect somebody to be like, all right, I'm going to do this with it, Not, obviously, who knows what this is, but people do things that they wouldn't expect, and then the character just becomes broken, and they have to fix it and patch it.
Far Cry Primal, which, looking at Far Cry Primal as far as, oh, look, it's a sandbox game that's set during caveman times, yada, yada. And I can't help but think of Ark. But they did put a lot of effort into it. It looks really intense.
It's Turok.
It's, really... Whenever I say they put a little work into it, from what I was reading, they put a lot of research into, okay, what would uneducated, tribe-like people sound like if they were to try to talk to each other. And they put their best representation of that into the game.
That's how they talk, right? I nailed it.
Yeah, sure. I don't know, because I haven't heard it, but...
Ooga.
MXGP2.
What is it?
MXGP2. The official motocross video game.
Oh, I might try that. I haven't played motocross game
The official. I don't know. Motocross, man. Those games are only so good to me. Of course, The Division in March. Hitman in March. UFC 2. It's like the one sports game that's just like, we're not going to do it by years anymore. We're 1, 2, 3, 4 now.
Might as well.
We have
I mean,
UFC
you can just come
2.
out with it whenever you want, And they won't have to rush. I mean, it's not like people that like UFC aren't still playing the other one.
True. I would like them to add like a lobby, like King of the Hill game mode instead of where it's just like, well, clearly people who enjoy UFC fighting only have one buddy that will play a video game with them online. They don't know what internet is.
Yeah, hopefully they'll change some mechanics and stuff. I mean, there's a lot of problems with the mechanics of joining and playing with somebody anyways. Not even that, remember one time we went to go, turn on the game, and the game was just, not working for both of us. It was doing the same exact thing. It was just like, oh, well, can't play UFC, alright, never mind. And I'm pretty sure we were going to get footage of UFC, too, for the podcast. And we were just like, oh, nope, no footage of that. Well, what are we going to do? Oh, figure out a different game, I guess. So, no UFC. And that's one of the reasons why UFC didn't... Yeah, that's one of the reasons why UFC didn't even get that much footage in the podcast, other than, clips, mostly. Because that game was so much fun.
One time we're like, look, stream it, record it, yeah, it'll be awesome. That was a great time. Nope. Never mind.
Guess we're not doing that.
Oh.
Shucks. I hope they had a lot more characters, though, in the second one. I mean, they had Bruce Lee.
Don't say characters. Don't say characters.
Why not? More characters always
because it's a franchise. It's not characters. They're people. These are people. They're not characters.
Well, okay.
Bruce Lee is a person.
I get what you're saying,
Yeah.
but since it's a video game, I'm just like, here are more characters, here. You know, I'm just...
Yeah, exactly. It's what they call, cringe. They're not characters, they're people. This is one of those times where that's not okay.
They should add more, like, legendary fighters. I mean, they have Bruce Lee. Can you imagine if they had, like... I mean...
Chuck Norris.
Yeah, and then you could always win. Then it would be a pay-to-win game. Because obviously, Chuck Norris, he'd be like $50. You'd have to pay like $50 for him. I would.
Chuck Norris edition. They could charge whatever they wanted for that.
Pre-order today.
Somebody
Chuck Norris edition.
$10,000 sold. I'm sorry, honey. We gotta take out a second mortgage.
If we don't, Chuck will get angry with us. We need to get it.
Steven
What about our family? Chuck Norris is all that matters. He will eat our family. Stop it.
But they really could. I mean, you're right, though. I see where you're going with that. You could do not necessarily legendary fighters, but notable fighters. Because Bruce Lee, that's a legendary fighter. When you say legendary,
I was like Jackie
you just want the Lee family.
No, I was like Jackie Chan more so, and like doing some like drunken master style or something. It's just some crazy shit. He just out of nowhere pulls out a lamp and starts beating you with it because it's Jackie Chan, you know? Just,
the guy from Ong Bak.
Yeah, ooh, I can't remember his name, but I know who you're talking about. That guy, yeah. No, people would love that.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he's in MMA or anything like that. He might be. I mean, he really does all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's nuts. Like, he can run up a light post and kick out the light in the light post. That's ridiculous.
Why? Because that's his Saturday nights.
Yeah, he just does it for fun. You know, that's the easy stuff. Come on now. Chuck Norris, though, he'd just fly up to it and punch it out.
Fly?
Yeah.
His beard gives him flight. He waves his chin about. He
just parades it forward, you know, just his chin up, and he just goes, instead of having his fist out like Superman, he's just that. But he's just got his arms crossed too, and he's just going, there goes Chuck Norris. Nobody calls for Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris only calls for Chuck Norris.
He doesn't even call, he just appears.
Yeah. He appears when he wills it, not when you will it. Alright?
Yeah. You know how Batman always disappears on Jim Gordon? No. There's no Chuck Norris signal. There's no
look at the beard
warning. Beard in the sky. Jim Gordon is getting in his car to go to the office, and Chuck Norris just appears in the passenger seat. I heard you had trouble with this Joker character.
He's done.
I'll see you after lunch. It's handled. Comes back 2 days later. There's no longer any crime.
I ate the crime.
I ate. The crime has been assimilated into my beard. You have nothing to worry about.
Right before I
must go to Texas. Tell Bruce I'm sorry about his parents. Turns out they were avoiding taxes.
They weren't so innocent after all.
Yeah. Where's that universe?
They were the bad ones.
Yeah, where's the universe where like, they were corrupt and he really had it coming? Batman finds us out years later. Like, you mean to tell me that my whole life I thought that my dad was just such a hero?
I'm
and
sure
really
fucking bad.
The guy who shot him, we laid off right whenever his kid got cancer, and he's just lashing out. My pops didn't want to pay him pay his medical bills.
And then Batman said we'll just become a lawyer. And he'll just... Never again! Never again!
I will know the facts next time. He just hangs out, taking cases pro bono. Was it Daredevil a lawyer? Is he taking cases with Daredevil? Or am I mistaken?
Yeah.
I'm probably mistaken.
Unless it's just a show. I don't know. I don't know that much about Daredevil to be like, oh,
right.
yes, for sure.
It's just like the biggest thing about Daredevil. He's blind.
Yeah.
No one makes it past that.
He does.
No one really...
There's a lot that goes on in his comics and stuff, and it's not like he's not playing a part, but he just, I don't know. I guess he just, isn't that appealing to some people. I always thought he looked cool and stuff. Yeah. Like Daredevil, yeah.
Yeah, he hangs out in a devil costume. Maybe that's what it is. Because you got to think he came out around the time of, as much as I live in the Bible Belt, man. So, like, that whole religious thing is real. As far as, oh, that's got Satan. That's got to do with the devil. It's bad. Keep it away from your kids. That's devil music. That whole thing. So, a character like Daredevil. And, he's a blind man that fights crime. Yeah, but he's just like Satan. So we have really deviated.
Watch out, here comes the blind Satan man.
Oh, yeah, Chuck Norris. The blind Satan man. I need to stop too much out blaming D's.
I mean, the most thing I know about Daredevil is just like, he's just, he's blind. He's a daredevil. He is the daredevil. He's got nunchaku. and he's had a lot of girlfriends. Daredevil, in a nutshell. Oh, and he also goes against Kingpin. That's because I only know little bits about him because of Spider-Man. Because I know a lot about Spider-Man. Right.
So Spider-Man, the Punisher, and Daredevil walk into a bar. That's it. That's the whole joke.
Only Chuck Norris walks out. There you go. I just created a better joke for you. Congratulations. Thanks, Chuck Norris.
I don't understand it. Like, that guy, I mean, let's be serious for a second. Chuck Norris gets so much fame, and he's Walker, Texas Ranger. I've never seen the guy really get to a scrap. Like, have you ever seen Chuck Norris actually fight?
I've seen him fight Bruce Lee with the
chest hairs
of awesomeness.
And who won?
Bruce Lee? I mean...
Okay.
Yeah.
Then why? Why is Chuck Norris so...
You don't ask why.
Of course, like...
You don't
ask why. You only Norris.
You only Norris. Don't question him. He might show up. Oh, I just heard a big bang outside. That's bad timing.
Chuck Norris is here to get you.
Super storming outside, too. It's just not good, man.
He has the ability of flight.
You've angered him.
We're in trouble now. Yeah. Man, we have deviated. How did we even get here?
No, you don't ask. You just Chuck Norris.
Yes, Chuck Norris. Okay. Fighters in UFC 2. That's how we got here.
Yeah.
Chuck Norris.
That's one. Jackie Chan, I think, would be better than having like Jet Li. And Bruce Lee again. I want him back. Royce Gracie, I don't really care that much. To be honest, like, I like UFC to agree, but I don't really like watch it like that.
Steven Seagal.
Steven fucking Seagal. Thank you, sir, for the one I was going to bring up next.
You're welcome.
And bring in the Karate Kid. And,
Danny Trejo.
Danny
Trejo. So he can fight prison style.
Freaking...
You gotta have machete.
Who else? Like what? Hulk Hogan? Yeah, there you go.
You can't do that. That's wrestling. You can't have that. They already have Brock Lesnar. They won't bring Hogan. Plus, Hogan's in too much trouble anyway for saying that one word you can't say. You do know about that, right?
Is that the word?
Yes, sure.
No, I'm assuming it's like the N-word or something.
Nah.
Well, he kind of screwed things in that one.
He don't wrestle anymore. He lost everything. Hogan's out, man.
I seen him in a commercial.
I hate it for you, brother.
long, like not even, it was like a year or two ago in the commercial, and I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure it
this
was like
was within the last
a
year.
local commercial for me.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's gone where all the trash in the world goes. Florida.
Fuck you, dude.
That's awful.
But he, yeah, it just kind of was on a commercial, and I was just like, well, that's sad.
Oh, poor Hogan.
Hogan knows best, brother. Hogan did not know best. We now know that Hogan truly did not know best.
Yeah, obviously. Hogan has made some terrible life choices. Granted, I mean, in his defense, it was something that he said in private that got recorded and then released. He said it in private. It was never meant to
That poor dude.
be heard publicly. Yeah. That's what happens whenever your life is under a microscope. People want to know about your private life. They get offended by your private life, and everyone's like, "Oh, you're a bigot,
Oh, Huffy Puff.
brother."
Snoopy soup. So, we are going to do a new segment that we haven't done before. Azul, do you?
Segment?
Yeah. Do you have a word? We both know how much
I want
like
you to do your word first.
Oh. Well,
I
alright.
want to hear the fake word.
I am going to say a word from good old Urban Dictionary. Then Azul's going to say a word that I should know and don't. Or just don't know. I just don't know all these fancy words he likes to use because he's grammar Nazi. Anyways.
Fancy word.
So I'm going to pick a word at random. Arctic farts.
I assume
Or do you want to try to okay, go for definition.
Yeah, I want to deduce what an Arctic fart is.
Alright, that works. What do you think it is?
A fart brought on milkshake fart. You're farting because you ate a McFlurry or a Blizzard. Yeah, Blizzard from Dairy Queen.
That's good. That's a good guess. You're wrong. It's very off. Farts brought on by eating whale blubber in the dead of winter. You cannot escape them. They are going by going outdoors because it's too cold. You cannot escape the whale blubber farts, for it is too cold.
So it doesn't necessarily have to be a whale blubber fart. Just an Arctic fart could be, oh man, it's fucking freezing outside and I don't want to get out of bed. That's almost, I guess, well, no, I guess the whale blubber has to be, okay.
I just think they're expecting Eskimos. Like, this is an Eskimo fart, apparently. Like, that's like, oh, whale blubber and snow, that's totally it. That's all they do up there in the snow areas. Yeah.
Eat whale blubber and fart and igloos. Can't go outside and get away from it.
They make a little hole in the ice to get some whale blubber. Eat it.
Alright, so you want, let's see if you know the actual definition of this word. Irreverent.
Irreverent?
Yeah, irreverent. Like irreverent comedy.
A comedy about an internet reverend.
No, you didn't even try.
I don't know. I thought
irreverent. Okay. It's essentially, the definition is disrespectful. Another way you could look at it is being cheeky. It's kind of like whenever you're watching lowbrow comedy. Those are irreverent comedies like Scary Movie or my new one coming out is 50 Shades of Black. Shitty. You're gonna, okay, yeah, irreverent is shitty in your dictionary. Okay, that was your word of the week. Irreverent.
Now I know it means shitty. Thank you. I mean, the first two movies are alright.
It doesn't mean shit. You're hopeless. Hopeless. Why do I bother?
Huh?
It means shitty.
Right. And to learn a new word every week, guys. Oh, yeah.
Shitty Bill.
Oh,
Okay,
shitty Bill.
Shitty, just load the clips. Just load the carts on the back, Shitty. Yeah, you know time.
It is. Everybody knows. Hopefully knows Trailer Park Boys, right? You got that reference,
Shitty
right?
Bill.
Shitty Bill. That's good goal, Shitty Bill.
That's Chance.
Huh?
Surely that's Chance. That's Chance. Like, people get it, you know. It's relevant.
Irrelevant.
No, relevant. No, that's not the same. That's different entirely. Irrelevant would be me saying, oh, this is a podcast about, hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, so we just had the phone cut off. Like I said a little bit earlier in the podcast, it was storming outside, so I don't know if it was my end or what, but yeah, phone cut off. So this is going to have a little bit of a cut. It's going to be like Azul saying stuff about irrelevant and blah, 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 words and stuff, and then he was going to explain some words, I think. I don't know.
Well, you said relevant, and I was like, relevant, and then I was having a definition discussion, but I guess that's no longer relevant as opposed to...
Which I know that word. I know that word.
I know.
Yeah.
But I don't want you to think that irreverent and irrelevant are the same thing.
No,
they're not.
No, they're not.
Okay.
If I thought that like at the beginning, I'd just been like, "You're pronouncing irrelevant wrong, stupid."
How dare you?
That would just make me look 10 times more stupid. Yeah.
Man, I'm so lost now. Damn you, weather.
Yeah. Well, things happen.
Yep. Bombshell. Due to come out January 29th.
Bombshell?
Right. Yeah. Apparently it's an explosive isometric action role-playing game. You're a bomb disposal specialist.
Yeah. Cut the wires. Oh, no.
Oh, wait, no.
Not even that.
Hold on, no. You're a bomb disposal specialist turned mercenary for hire.
What?
Shelley Bombshell Harrison. Yes, you are a bombshell. Yes. Unreal Engine. I like Unreal Engine. Yes, it's you shoot stuff. You're a lady and you're shooting stuff. What more could teenagers want?
Get the game!
Buy it now.
Hopefully there's a trial. Maybe it's just me running up the trial first. Or at least gameplay. Watch gameplay. Don't just buy things.
Just buy it. You gotta buy it now. Just buy it all. Buy it now. Buy it quickly. And buy it together.
Think about the consequences later.
Yeah. But you know what you shouldn't think about the consequences of is hitting that like button and that subscribe button, because it has been another wonderful week here at We're Friends Podcast. Be sure to send in your game footage. Hit up the comments. We want to hear your feedback. Did I miss on any keynotes?
No, not really. Just make sure you send the game clips. We'll definitely show it. We'll even put your gamer tag and stuff, or whatever name you prefer to use.
If you want to be called Boo Boo Kitty Fuck, we'll call you Boo Boo Kitty Fuck. Just send it in.
Here's Boo Boo Kitty Fuck's video. Just send it.
So yeah, like button, subscribe button, turtle cocks. For the week on We're Friends. Bye-bye.